President Masire, thank you for joining us this evening at the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy, and especially thank you for your keynote speech this evening. It's been an honor to have you here. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to ask you a few questions, expanding on some of the points that you made in your earlier address.
Thank you.
So the first question we'd like to ask is, in your speech you stated that a nation without a culture is a lost nation. So what do you see as the key benefits of cultural diplomacy, and how do you think culture can be used to enhance development?
Well, culture really is an accumulation of the behavior of a nation, which is a sort of a radar which guides one. When you have to reach a destination, you have to know the roadmap. And the culture is sort of gives you a roadmap of how your life is run, how to break tense moments, how to tackle situations. And sometimes we confine it just to dance and music, but really it goes much more than that. It's a picture, the way people have lived really and found it worthy.
That's an excellent answer. And the second question we have is, Botswana as Africa's longest surviving democratic state, what do you see as the key elements of the culture of the country that have enabled the country to maintain this strong tradition as a stable representative democracy, and what do you feel other countries in Africa can learn from Botswana?
I think Botswana has been very democratic without even knowing the word democracy, because their way of life and their way of conduct of business was such that allowed everybody to express his views, to say things as he sees them, and if anybody feels they can be put better, he has the opportunity to put them better, because otherwise he may not have realized other people don't see it the way they do. And I think that has made it very easy for us to live and let live.
A key focus of our work here at the ICD is promoting initiatives which enhance youth education and development. Now, how important do you feel education is to the future development of the Republic of Botswana and as Africa as a whole?
I think education is a very, very important aspect of our conduct of business, of our mapping our road forward, because it's the open gate for the gateway to anything else we want to do in life. Anything else we want to do in life, we can better tackle if we are educated, whatever that may be. And it also creates a role of self-image. You feel you are worthy to do whatever it is you want to do. And people also recognize that yes, you do have the capacity, because you have taken the trouble to look into things and to be well informed in that field. If we have to attract industries, for instance, into the country, if you have a population which is well educated, they can easily read the manuals, pick up the tricks of the trade, and be in business as soonest. Unlike if the people are uneducated and they fumble around, they don't know how to go around things. And also, of course, there's an element of civility which they pick up, which a well-rounded, educated person will have that they're not so well-rounded up, not so well-educated, may not have. So it's very essential. Is the open system of life, as it were.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for that wonderful expose on education. Now I come to my final question, which I advanced in your presentation at the hall. That's on African Union. If in the future the African Union is to be even more effective as a forum for African states to work together to solve regional problems, what common ground do you think can be found between all African states and peoples to further cement relationships and strengthen cooperation? Is there a common ground that we can hold on to in order to improve or develop on the African Union?
Yes, I think the very fact that people have so seen it fit to come together and to form the African Union. You can't come into a football field unless you want to obey the rules of football. You can't go into a rugby field and hope you're going to play with the cricket rules. You have to obey the rules of the game, and the African Union has a charter that has to be observed, and everybody must observe that. I was personally very impressed when they said, for instance, they are not going to accept any person who claims to be a ruler of a country when he comes with his hands dripping with blood. In the past, they seem to shy from saying things like that. But there's nothing in life that can be achieved without discipline. And if we can inculcate discipline into the members, and therefore, where a member goes wrong, they have the strength to say to that member, it's wrong, and if necessary, even punish that member, then I can't see how can but bring discipline into the whole continent and in every state.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Once again, we're speaking to President Masire, President Quett Masire, the former president of Botswana, here with us in ICD. My name is Dr. Francis Ngozi Chukwukere. Thank you, Your Excellency, for being with us today.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.